Hey, so today we're gonna do through walkthrough for the easiest nightfall known to man or woman or person. The Inverted Spire on Grandmaster anyways for this. So here's a couple tips or tricks. So tricks, trips, we can call them. First, I like to jump up here. Sometimes there's falling on the right hand side. Take them out if you feel the need. Um, Watch out for a sniper though, I guess. Man, Jesus. Anyways, from up top here, you're pretty safe to kill the Cabal, Vex, Fallen, whatever. You can take your time. I mean, easier when you're by yourself. I mean, if with a team, I guess just running guns blazing, you'll probably do fine as well, because, like, it's nothing super crazy about this section. Next tip, you want to look cool, so you want to pull out your Sparrow while you're in the air, going through these portals. To do that, cancel your jump as you go through the portal, and then as you're in the air, you can pull out your Sparrow. It's important to look cool, especially when some of your friends can't do it. Then it's even more important. This part, what can I say about this? I mean, really, like, it's pretty straightforward. You go through, kill the Scions. That first one I killed, like a second ago there, if you don't kill him, he's the one that just randomly teleports on that platform on the right-hand side there. Anyways, you know, there's a lot of champions. What is it, 5, 6? How many is there? There's this guy at the bottom. I take him out first. So that's 1. Then there's the 2 snipers on the far side here. So that's 3. Then there's that unstoppable 4. And then 5, 6. There's the other guys on the bottom. Yeah, so 6 champions all in this one room. It's almost random. Like, I guess that happens for, like, this strike was made before they even knew champions was going to be a thing, I guess. So, yeah. Anyways, pretty easy. Save them 2 for last. You can get them. Basically, all these champions you can get from a distance, so it's easy. This is the next checkpoint. Really, everything's you're just walking until you get here, basically. I like to do the snipers first. Sometimes I go up the left-hand side to the left house, sometimes the right house. This playthrough clip you're watching, I'm on the right-hand side. I always try to throw stuff at that window. Never works. Grenades, hammer, whatever. I always miss. But kill the captain. Move on. I do the barrier next in the middle. Move on. Do all the ads in the center. Whether I'm a warlock just chucking and spamming grenades or a titan. Relatively safe. I mean, a couple guys will run up to chuck grenades at you, but yeah. And this guy you can do from the doorway fairly easily. Pop my super, watch him square off with me like he thinks he's gonna do shit with that little knife he's got there. So, and then here, I always have been, as long as I can remember, but I jump up on this house on the right-hand side to kill that unstoppable. More so now that we have this ignition build, it makes it a lot easier, but on any other season I would just weaken them, go up there with my super, and then finish him off, but not this time. Now sometimes you can get this barrier down from here before you jump over the other side. I don't like doing it because half the time he'll disappear, half the time he's not there. And then I guess a quarter of that time when he is there, he'll run and hide, and I have to start from scratch anyways when I get there. But that option's there. From up here, I'll knock off these little explosive barrels. It's more to get them out of my way to keep me safe from missiles and stuff that the barrier is going to shoot up here, but I guess it does a little bit of damage. And I'm pretty sure that's what calls the barrier into my line of sight here half the time, but either way, barrier's easy to get from this view anyways. And he's got the 2 big boys, but for big boys and dogs, you can just go up on this yellow barricade. Totally safe, they won't get you here. It feels less safe, but it seems to be the same, is that center hologram area. You can jump up there, and fairly safe. I wouldn't taunt the big boys, because if they leap at you, they might clip you still. And then if you find yourself in a tough spot running away, you can go to the back and just hide on the back side of the ledge. Just keep in mind when you got the drill up and going, after flipping that switch, these little center things are going to be spinning, so you're going to have to, you can't hang out here. You're going to have to like run out and run in. So after you start this, the unstoppable goes in, but he's always glitching. The first stun never really works. So this is quicker you do the glitch stun, like right here, the quicker I can stun him for real. if that makes sense. And then for the dogs, you can just hang out on the here. You don't have to kill a single dog. You can just hang up there, let the countdown get to 100%, and then you can just take off from this area. Because there's no more champions, you're not going to lose platinum or anything like that. It's easy. Again, for the dogs, the center hologram area feels totally safe. I mean, when I get up there, they'll be jumping at me, which kind of freaks me out a little bit, so I don't like to use that spot. But I should say nothing bad's happened to me up there yet. On the hologram spot. Here, I'll show you. Alright, so on the hologram spot, see this dog, like they leap like that, man, it just freaks me out. My heart can't take it, so I don't like hanging out at this spot. I'd rather be on one of those yellow barricades. So, even though it's 100% and it's done, I'm killing dogs now, and more are going to spawn in. So, the mechanic for spawning more ads in is still active, just so you know. You don't have to kill them, but just so you know. Now, if anyone tells you that the mods suck this season, just remember the ignition build. So, Revitalizing Blast mixed with Solar Fulmination, mixed with, what is it, Fragment of Char, Ember of Char? No. Char and one of the other ones anyways, and just continuous ignitions, like way stronger than anything we've had yet. So tell your friends just to relax, this season was fine for mods. Now this boss, I like to go on the left hand side, not where I am right now, the other side. Just because I can get the boss, like the 3 spots that he teleports to on this floor, you got kind of a clear line of sight just from this area right here, and he's not like right on top of you by the 3rd one. Like he doesn't teleport to this specific spot. Jesus Christ, Jeff. But anyways, so it's safe. You can just burn him down from here. It's probably a safe spot in my opinion. He goes immune, you're good to go. Now, if you're in a fire team, for the 2nd floor, one of you can go to this other spot. Here, I'll show you. So if you're in a fire team, one of you can go to this spot I'm going to show you, and you're kind of safe from the boss and ads here. So the reason you got to be in a fire team though is there has to be someone on that main 2nd floor platform to spawn the boss in. So, but what you can do is the fire team people, they can hide from the boss, and then the person up here can just burn the boss down to take care of this middle part section. Now, if you are down here, what I like to do is go on one of these shorter columns, and if you're on the left-hand side of that little bridge thing I'm on, or ledge I'm on, you're actually like 6 inches lower, and it's low enough so the boss doesn't really hit you, because he's aiming kind of for your upper chest, imagine, so only a stray bullet will hit you. So it's much safer, but if you're like a little bit to the right, you go up too high and he hits you like with all his shots, so it's not safe. I'll look at my feet here just so you can see what I mean, how this spot is just like a little tiny bit lower, but it's low enough so the boss can barely hit you. So last platform, the bottom, I run to this far side. So the mechanic on the boss here, if you don't know, is he spawns in and he'll run around to one spot and he's going to stay there until he takes a certain amount of damage. And then he's going to run to another spot, and when he does that, he spawns more ads in. And then he takes more damage, he runs to a 3rd spot, and then more ads spawn in. So if you see from this spot I'm standing right now, I'm safe. Completely, like even from his main super cannon, can't hit me. So enough for you, like your fire team can get themselves sorted. Anyways, shoot him enough, he'll start moving. Once he starts moving, that's how you know more ads are coming. So you run to this spot, it's a little bit lower, you got a bit more cover. And this is a fine spot to kill all the ads that come in. So they come up from 2 sections. You gotta watch out for his little cannon there. So got blinded, no big deal. It's annoying, I shot off his head and he didn't run up the stairs right in front of him. But anyways, so take your time, clear the ads here. The boss is not moving anymore because he won't move again until you do a bit more damage to him. So you have plenty of time to clear out the ads, grab some ammo, and then head back here to start the next phase, or just to burn him down and kill him. See, he's not moving. You're safe. There's no more ads. You can do an ammo run. Oh, I should say, there's some ads that are gonna hang out by his feet just forever. It's random. Sometimes they'll all come up. Sometimes a couple just kind of get stuck there. I don't think it's a glitch, but it's not a big deal either way. So you have the option, you can just burn him down right here, which is definitely like the why wouldn't you option. Or you can just hurt him enough till he starts walking again and just clear out more ads. So even by myself though, it's easy enough, and this is on Grandmaster, just to like burn him down and take him out without having to go through one more wave of ads. But like if you're soloing it and the build you're running isn't like built to do that much damage to the boss even, which that's cool. I mean, maybe it's like centered around ad clearing or something like that, that's fine. But anyways, so if that's the case, then this is kind of what it looks like when you trigger the third round of ads, second round of ads, another round of ads. So you shoot him enough until he gets to about a quarter health, he starts moving again. Once he's moving again, you know more ads are coming. So he's gonna walk around slowly to the other end of the map. So you can start killing ads while he's doing that. Just watch out for his blinding cannon. But then you're just flipping sides, and then you're just gonna repeat what you did last time. No big deal. Yeah, just clear ads, rinse and repeat. Exactly as last time, just there's a few more ads. There's a couple majors this time for goblins. They're goblins though, so it's like whatever. And a few more harpies than last time. Wow, I'm so surprised I didn't panic there. Anyways, yeah, you can clear the ads again. Do another ammo run if you need to. The boss, again, he's not moving. He's not going to move again until you do damage. I think the next damage gate is his head popping off and him coming to walk all over you anyways, so you kind of don't have a choice but to burn him down. Again, there's ads still walking in the milk there, so you can clear them out if you want. You don't have to. Then when you're ready, and just burn them down. So again, like I see a lot of people get hectic with this boss at this part, but it's more like, as long as you know he walks to a certain place, you stand still till you do a certain amount of damage. Then he's gonna walk to another place, spawn ads, until you do a certain amount of damage. Then he's gonna walk to another place, spawn more ads, until you do a certain amount of damage, and then his head's gonna pop off, he's gonna charge you. So in between all those times when he's standing still, you can definitely take your time, it's no rush. But that's it, I'm empty. You know, I don't think you actually need a guide for this one anyways, but maybe you learned something you didn't know. Have a good one.